apparently there's some live music. There's a violin, a drum, a piano, Dreamland. Look at that. Well, I had already showed you the top of this house. Paragraph, but the third paragraph made me think, well, okay, no big deal anyway. Like, at least we know punishment. Like, obviously, yesterday I did something that Louis Vuitton or Axe. I'm actually much more familiar with Axe. By the way, I didn't turn my power to full. I will do that again. It is a lovely day out here. It's 12:01 p.m. So now it is just afternoon. Soon I'm gonna head out to Paris Baguettes after that incredible bagel meal yesterday. Although it was something that you would have for breakfast, at least we got in 1 hour before it stopped working for the day. Well, here, it's been 3 weeks since my last visit to Paris Baguette, so it's kind of a relief. Anyway, we had a look at all these interesting stuff, which some of them don't even exist in the other store, including these teddy bear cookies.
Eventually,
We just got into the mall, and apparently there's some live music. There's a violin, a drum, a piano. Look at this. Now I'll just pour it from here. And look at this Louis Vuitton tree. Got squirrels on it, all the symbols that represent the logo. You know what I really like about this design right there? They made a Lego Christmas tree. Look at this. There's a few bags and a Lego Christmas tree at Louis Vuitton. For those that think that this is just dreamland, look at that. Well, I had already showed you the top of this house last time. We were on the second floor, and the deer, carousel, and all this stuff as well. There's the Santa. People are getting their pictures taken with the Santa at this point, obviously. And this is kind of funny. That machine looks like a heating machine. Looks kind of robotic, but just what a machine to play around with. It's like a toy. And obviously that was all that I could really film so far. It's been an entertaining day, just I couldn't film as much. I have still not recovered fully from that cold that I had the other day. Like, it doesn't show itself as much, but my voice is still not 100% back to normal. Like, yesterday was a bit more clear, although it started the other day. So I do apologize. It's been a bit of a slow day today. Out of the neighborhood again, either way whatsoever. So after I got back into this neighborhood, we did receive a message from one of the guests in this neighborhood, and it does seem as if that some people are constantly leaving the garage doors open. Some are just not closing them 100%, because the other day a police car had come into the neighborhood. Obviously just today we had discovered out why. Like, apparently there's some theft that happened in the event, so I did receive a letter regarding all that stuff. Like, it was just a short time that I got to show you on Tuesday afternoon before I went out to lunch to get a corn dog. Well, actually I got 2 corn dogs on Tuesday. Yeah, so obviously it was a message that came in 3 paragraphs that had something to do with theft. The first paragraph I read, what does it even mean? Like, I didn't even understand it. But I got really stunned after having read the second paragraph. But the third paragraph made me think, well, okay, no big deal anyway. Like, at least we know how things are done in the US. Like, there's so much civilization, there's so much discipline, and there's so much care, and there's so much organization about how things are done, well, in the US. So, well, hey, at least we're man enough to do these kind of things. That's what makes you say it. Whereas in my family land in Turkey, it's just not the same. And it's scary to think that it's been getting terrible in recent years. So, like, sometimes you get into a fight, although you do nothing wrong, and even though, like, when there's a group of 5 police officers, then still no one cares and no one really gets a punishment. Like, obviously, yesterday I did something that wasn't only my fault, but then I ended up having a few minutes of conversation with the police. Told you a bit of that story. What's really important is that when it comes to setting things up, especially for your house and like for outside the house, everything related with that, you just have to get it 100% done. Like, a few people in the neighborhood haven't fully closed their doors, but it didn't really show any kind of bad result or any kind of scary outcome or anything. But speaking about today, we did have another trip to the Macy's and around the other stores, and yes, this Louis Vuitton tree was actually a replacement of that time machine where inside there's all the perfumes, and you know, it would say like all the perfumes that came out in a certain year and all that. You know, instead of that, it had changed into the tree. Still pretty much the same stuff. Like, there's still some of the bags and there's still some of the perfumes, and so that's what Louis Vuitton is like, pretty much. All I can really say about that, it's very profitable. It's very profitable items that you can get in a perfume place like Louis Vuitton or Axe. I'm actually much more familiar with Axe, although I quite often do get the Dark Temptation perfume, since that's actually my favorite type. So I just got back to the lights and look at what's at the very front. Yo, it already just went. Well, I was just about to press that pedestrian traffic light button and it already did the show. Well, never mind anyway. So still, it does make me think how this auto show is really going to work when we come there. But yeah, Tuesday or Wednesday next week. Well, fair enough. It's 3:33 p.m. already, so the day has just about finished and the week is just about finished too. It's quite clear. And by the way, I didn't turn my power to full. I will do that eventually. I have put it up to the middle, so I'm just going to turn it to full power. Well, here, way better and way easier. Yeah, about some time ago, didn't even talk about this, but some time ago, along with that sidewalk on the Macy's at the South Coast, there had been some paintings on this road. Man, it has already stopped. Well, it was coming. It was just coming anyway. But either way, when I came to that yellow line, like I thought earlier today, there was a painting, so I did show some kind of reaction, whatever. So, but it's always worth checking. By the way, what a decent engine that was. I just crossed through that bike and holy hell, see what's up with the auto show. And I'm back inside the neighborhood, and I would have done my night swim in the jacuzzi under normal circumstances, but after the cold I got the other evening, I had to cancel my plans for this week and leave it until next week. So depends on the weather though. One thing that they did get organized though, so today both the pools have had a cleanup, obviously, after I had took a swim in there on Wednesday evening and I literally had froze myself. So obviously some of the obstacles and the pool made it happen like that. Normally it shouldn't really matter about the temperature. And that sure is all for now. Okay, great. Especially after the message that we got from one of the guests in this neighborhood. It's like a shout out, actually. Oh, by the way, I forgot to turn this off. I didn't even realize that I had this on. Like, I turn it on to, like, there are some people in front of me, so I turn this torch on, and when somebody, like, if it's a motorbike or just a couple of pets in front of me, I put my torch like that. But the thing is, if you turn it on and it doesn't turn off the first time after you press this button. So what happens is that it stays like this, and then it flashes like this, and then it stays off. So it actually comes in 4 steps. But yeah, like, I was quite surprised to find out that I have left a torch on anyways. So it's not even sunset. Well, anyway, guys, so I'm going to put it to an end for today, for the vlog. So tomorrow we'll have a productive start, and later in the day I will head out to the gym anyway. So I would like to make a record step count for this month. So far, my highest step count for this month was 16,493, which I have took on November 1st. So I have kicked off the month with 60,000 plus. And I also did around the same step count the next day, but other than that, I haven't even got to the 16,000 figure at all. Though on many occasions I did get past the 5 digits. Anyway, so I'll see you tomorrow, in which we will have already headed out. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, then do leave a like. See you guys. Have a great weekend.